But this, as we're entering into February, the thought that I had in mind was a word that really goes along with the month. And as I tell you the word, you'll say, well, of course, it's February. But the more and more things begin to fall in place, I realize that it's more than just a theme, name for the month, but it's actually something that I believe God has called us to. And that theme, or the word for this month, in the month of February, is intimacy. Now, I tell you that the theme for the year is what I say?
Coming home.
A little louder, please.
Coming home.
Coming home, thank you. And then I said the theme for this month would be?
Intimacy.
Intimacy. All right, those two things, coming home and intimacy. Now, a few months ago, several months ago, I had the opportunity to meet some young men that just captured my heart because of the genuineness, the friendliness, and the relationship that they have with God, and the relationship we have been able to establish over the last several months. And these guys are a part of a ministry that I learned a little bit more about, and the name of the ministry is Warriors Come Home. And all of a sudden, when I hear that word, the phrasing, coming home and Warriors Come Home, I'm thinking, Lord, are you directing us here in something unique? And so continue to follow that path and have an opportunity to meet with the leaders of Warriors Come Home. And during a luncheon time, they were able to share with me the purpose behind the name, or the meaning behind why they use Warriors Come Home. And instead of me giving away what that is, I'm going to allow them to share throughout this time this evening. So I'm going to ask that you give a warm welcome this evening to our guests, our special guests this evening, Warriors Come Home.
Aloha.
Aloha.
Come on, I'm sure you can do better than that. Everybody say aloha.
Aloha.
Almost better. I know it's cold outside, but in the evening it's about the Lord and the Pacific Islanders being here tonight to worship the Lord with you. Amen? So can you say that one more time? Aloha.
Aloha.
Good. My name is Paul and I'm from the island of Samoa. For those that don't know where Samoa is, if you can't fly on an airplane, Darun Canoe is the best way to get there. I'm a married man with 3 kids, full-time missionary for the last 30 years. Never thought in my life I would live in America. But it's been 4 years now. I've been enjoying living in Kansas City, Missouri. We live about, I think it's only 1 minute drive from here to where we're at. We've crossed this street so many times. And being here for that long, it's been a lovely time. We enjoy, people say, are you sure you like Kansas City? I say, well, you might not believe, but I enjoy being in Kansas City. We're serving in a missions called Youth for Missions. It's more than 50 years old, and that's how long we've been in. It's 30 years ago. And I don't know if there's any other better place for me to be, but being in where the Lord wants me to be. And how we got here, it's 2 of our staff members become a part of this church, and they talk about how they feel so welcome being here. And I say, well, let's see how we can connect it with them. Let's see how we can be a part of what God's already started in this church. So that's how we got in here. And so tonight, I'm not going to go into details because the whole evening will explain it itself. Alright? So in Hawaii, we'll say hang loose. Can you say hang loose?
Hang loose.
But not too loose. So let's hang loose and enjoy the evening.
Amen.
I'm going to have my wife to take us from here. Alright?
just gives you an idea of the tremendous value they are to missions. They open doors, they open hearts, they open minds of youth to see the possibilities of God using them in their destiny and their calling, as God has used Paulo and June and their family.
Amen. All right. Okay. Well, my name is June. You just met my husband Paulo, and we're so privileged to be here with you. Since being here, we always drive through this road as we're trying to get to know where is Kansas City, where is Grandview. You see, for us to go to another another town or another place, another city or another state, you have to get on an airplane and fly. So this is kind of like fun for us to be able to drive from one place and all of a sudden you're in the next state. And so this is kind of fun. So this is new for us, and we're excited to be here. Like Paul said, we're with Youth with a Mission, and our ministry started back some time ago, and we will go through that but we're very glad. Paul and AJ, who's a part of your church, said nothing but amazing thing about your church and what God is doing, and how they just desire to be a part of what the Lord is already doing here. Go ahead, do that video. The deliverance